What's going on, everybody? Jason here, and today I'll be going over the 2023 Volkswagen Atlas Highline. If you enjoy reviews like these, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. That being said, let's jump into the 2023 Volkswagen Atlas Highline and see what it's all about. Now, starting with the different trims you can get with the Atlas, these include the Trendline, Comfortline, Highline, which you're looking at, and the Execline. Each of these trims do have their own standard and optional equipment, along with the exterior changes depending on the trim you pick. When it comes to the safety features, the standard ones you're going to get with the Highline trim include the dynamic road sign display, front assist with autonomous emergency braking, pedestrian detection, side assist, which is your blind spot monitoring with rear traffic alert, travel assist, which consists of adaptive cruise control, lane assist, and emergency assist. And finally, you get the park distance control, which include your front and rear sensors. And with the Highline being so close to the highest trim, you get almost all of the safety features. Starting with the front of the Highline, it looks nice and bold, and I like how the bottom portion of the bumper isn't all in that black plastic. Instead, it's broken up. You've got the sensors at the bottom built in, and you do have this line design that breaks up the bumper, which makes it look unique. On the sides are the air vents, which I think could have been given the option for the fog lights. In the grille area, you start to notice some of the chrome that flows nicely from one end to the other. The center, of course, is the Volkswagen logo, and then these LED headlights with the adaptive front light system, which definitely looks very neat. From the side, you'll notice the body line of the Atlas bulging out and giving it that big boy look. Up top are the standard silver roof rails, along with more silver around the window trim. The door handles come body color, and the side mirrors are in both body color and black with the turn signal built in. Then there are these unique 20-inch Rizla machined alloy wheels, which help the Atlas stand out. Coming around to the rear, now I wish this was similar to the front where the bottom portion was body color, but still, it's not all that much black plastic. In the corners will be the chrome exhaust cutouts, and you've also got a hitch in the center, plus the rear sensors you see there as well, along with the oversized reflector. And on the tailgate is the V6 Volkswagen logo and 4Motion badge, all in chrome, along with the Atlas lettering on that massive chrome piece. Just like the front, the rear lights are also LED, and you've got a small spoiler up top with the stoplight. Opening up the tailgate, which is a power one, because this is a 3-row SUV, you still have some decent storage space back here. But if you do require more space, then the third row seats can be folded down easily. And inside on both sides are storage areas for small items, plus a 12-volt outlet. Underneath the carpet area will be a privacy cover, subwoofer, roadside equipment, and you actually have a bit more of that storage room in there. Now let's head inside of the Atlas. The door trim area actually looks pretty nice compared to its rivals, because the bottom has loads of storage room and another small section off to the side as well. And on the armrest area is the leather red door insert in beige, plus the Highline trim also has the 11-speaker Fender premium sound system. You also have window shades on both sides. Now let's start in the third row first. It's easy to get in and out from the back here, but here you have seating for two, and this is actually very comfortable as you see how massive these seats are. Other things back here are just your cup holders and space for small items. Now for the second row, this Atlas does have the captain chairs option, and you do get the second row heated seats, which is always nice to have. Not only that, but you can recline these seats back and move them forward and backwards to have even more legroom if you need. Also, there are the side armrests for that added comfort, and in the center is just empty space which you can use, or you can just use to get in and out of the third row. Behind the driver and passenger seats will be mat pockets, and on the rear center console is the temperature controls, heated seat buttons, USB ports, and a 115-volt outlet. Now as you make your way to the front of the Atlas, the door trim is identical to the rear with just small changes. Like you'll notice, near the bottom you only have one main storage area, and above that are the typical window and side mirror controls and more of the beige paneling. Something that is different is you have this aluminum and wood trim. As for the front seats, just like the rear, they are very comfortable, and you'll notice the front seats are kind of two-tone in black with the gray trim on the edges. Also, the front seats are not only heated, but they're also ventilated. Plus, both driver and passenger seats are power adjustable, and the driver's side has the memory feature. Underneath are just the foot pedals, hood latch release, small storage, and lighting controls. Now, once you actually enter into the Atlas, the dashboard isn't all that big, but is covered in soft plus hard materials. And as for the gauge cluster area, this is Volkswagen's Digital Cockpit Pro that is 10.25 inches. Considering this is a 2023 model, I think the entire setup should have just been fully digital. But regardless, it has very sharp looking graphics and it's not laggy. You can also have different things displayed in front of you about the vehicle. For the steering wheel, it is covered in leatherette and is heated as well. On the left side will be the cruise control, follow, and volume buttons, while across from that are the Bluetooth, heated steering wheel, gauge cluster, seek controls. Behind you will find the high beam, indicator, and lane assist toggles. The other side has your front and rear wiper controls. The center armrest area is a decent size, and opening it up, you can put quite a bit of things in here, plus you have a USB port. In front are the cup holders, which do have lights, followed by your parking sensor button, which you can see all sorts of different angles of the Atlas, which makes life so much easier. You've also got the electronic parking brake, along with different drive modes and terrain selections, and the gear shifter is wrapped in leather. In front of the shifter, you also have some space, but you do have a wireless charging pad, which does come standard. And there are more USB ports and another 12-volt outlet. Above is the auto start-stop button, and then the heating and cooling temperature controls. Plus you got this nice sleek looking 8-inch touchscreen, which is surrounded by gloss black. You've got the typical radio section, media section, phone section, voice command section, navigation section, and your app section. Plus you have tons of different things that you can fine tune through here. Now under the car section, it shows different information about the vehicle. Like if you click selection, there is this digital cockpit menu. This is where you can choose different things to be displayed within the speed section and the torque meter section in the gauge cluster. Under the off-road section, this is where you have all sorts of off-road information that you can go through about your Atlas. And under these settings will just be other vehicle settings, plus the top of the screen does swipe down for more things, and right above your screen is more storage area, plus you've got the auto dimming rear view mirror. Next to that are the interior lighting controls, assist, sunshade, and sunroof controls, because this Atlas does have the dual panoramic sunroof, which looks amazing. Even on the passenger side dash will be more of that nice wood trim, and in the storage compartment will be decent room for things. Here's what the key fob looks like, nothing too crazy. As for what powers this Atlas Highline, it's the 3.6 six-cylinder engine, giving you 276 horsepower and 266 pound-foot of torque. Towing wise, with the Atlas, you're able to tow up to 5,000 pounds when equipped right, but this is only for the Highline and Execline trims, while the other two trims can only tow about 2,000 pounds. The 2023 Volkswagen Atlas Highline does have an MSRP of about $55,000 Canadian. Well, that does it for this 2023 Volkswagen Atlas Highline review. Let me know what you think of this, and like always, do you love it or do you hate it?